Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the On Time On Target play of the day. Here's the market open on Wednesday, July 14th. We are open, 4 screens in front of you, 1 minute across the board, except for AMC's on a 5-minute chart. So let's get on the program here. All right, we have 2 longs in VLDR. I'll tell you the headline here in a second. BABA's a long, and then AMC is a short. So starting with VLDR, probably my favorite here. So let's make sure we don't miss the entry. 9798. Let's go. We got to cover to 969 if it holds. So 981. I'm going to crush myself with math this morning. 981 is a 12-cent stop. That's what I'm looking for, going higher in VLDR if it holds, if this low of the day holds. So I'm making a little mark for myself. 969, 981 is where we want to enter this if it goes higher. Okay. The VLDR story is NVIDIA. You may have noticed their stock going through the moon. Get ready to take this here at 981, 12-cent stop. VLDR is now included. It's there. We're in the trade. There it is. We're covering all the way down to 969. Here's your arrow to make sure you have it in the right direction. And we are in at 981 with the 12-cent stop. So pardon my math while I try to do it. That's 993 is the first R point. That puts us at 1005 for the second R point. Let's see what we can get here. 1005. And then 1017 for our exit. So that's what we're looking for today. You can see where it was pre-market, and we'll get get back on the 1-minute chart, see if all that worked. It did work. How about that? So we've got those drawn in there, and we'll zoom into where it counts. So again, in the trade at 981. All right, Baba's selling off too hard to turn around and take. AMC 38 down there. That's $1 move to the downside. I still think this goes lower here, but don't really have the entry you want. So anyhow, we're in the trade. This trade, I'm happy with it. All right, so we're back down to the entry point on this. I like this trade. It's just not going anywhere. Market's powering higher, but everything we have pulled up on the screen is just falling like a rock, right? This is kind of interesting if you're super aggressive today or bored. If this holds 38.30, well, it's not going to. Say if it held that range there, then it's a heck of a move short. But you can get in here wherever this peaks out. If you use probably a 30-cent stop, which is kind of tight on this backup bar, and then a 30-cent stop to the downside, and I think you're going to like that trade. So let's do that actually. So because I think this is a really good setup. So 38.65, 38.35, which we're at pretty much right now. There you go, 38.35 into the trade. This is a 30-cent stop. This is a short. So here's your down arrow. Okay. Whenever you see this big bar running up like this, that's a good sign. It's good doji. So we're in it for a 30-cent stop. So 38.05 is the next R, which we're already at. And then for some reason I can't do math, so that's 25, 37.75 would be the second R, and 37.45 would be the exit, which yeah, if it falls past, if it gets down to 2R, it's going to go straight to 3R. Anyhow, that's sort of the backup that you're looking for. When you start to see this is probably somebody covering a short all the way up here, and then once it starts back down, you tend to see it go. So we're into 2 trades. Both of those are looking fine. Market's rolling over a little bit after popping up to 0.5%. So both these trades looking strong here. All right, let's use the middle screen to look at Apple, which was up big earlier. Big, I say, okay, $1.50 is pretty big for Apple. So you can see where it was. It was up about 148 pre-market. Hasn't quite held that range. Let's look at Luckin Coffee, since it's been a favorite lately. Oh, down 30 cents. So well, I was pretty happy. I was actually up when this popped up this morning. I was like, ooh, today's the day, another 10% higher, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And then the last one is, I never did The Alibaba headline is that Alibaba, here we go. It's going to go right down to the exit. So get ready, 37.40 is the exit. I'll draw it in here. But when things break through like that, it just continues to fall. You could kill it here if you wanted. I have every confidence that this is going to hit 37.40, and boom, there it does. So then, we're in this trade long over here, but VLDR. But to recap, AMC short, it was this bar where we took it, right? And it peaked out. We covered the high of that bar. We picked a 30-cent stop, which is a little tighter than normal, and then based our 1, 2, 3R from that, and then beautiful into the nice 3R trade there. You could hold some, I would say take the 3R and call it good, but yeah, this is unlikely to go higher, if at all, today. So here we are, we're still in this trade. So again, we risked 1R. We're down here at 969. If it hits 969, we're out. It did come down here and touch the low of the day, but that's why you cover below the low of the day. So we'll keep an eye on this trade, and eking down there, it's within 2 pennies of it, of knocking us out. But that's why you use the math that we use. You want to either make 3 or lose 1. So even if this trade does work against us and hits that 969 level, we're still up 2R. So if you risk, $500 a day, you're up 1,000. So that's why I like the system.